Hi, yes, this is your Jhansi ma'am. In previous video, we have discussed about names of the shells, right? Names of the shells. In this video, we are going to discuss what is valence shell, what is penultimate shell, what is anti-penultimate shell. It is anti-penultimate shell. Okay, about the shell, these three fundamental things we will discuss. In one of the previous videos, we have discussed that nucleus is always present in the center of the atom, right? Around this nucleus, electrons will revolve. Around this nucleus, electrons will revolve. How they will revolve? These electrons revolve around the nucleus in a fixed path. Fixed path. This fixed path we will call as orbit or shell, right? In previous video already we have discussed. Okay, now this is atom. This is atom. This is now nucleus. These are cells. These all are shells. So its names also we have discussed: first shell or K shell, second shell or L shell, 3 or M, or fourth shell or N shell, fifth shell or O shell, right? So now along with that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or K, L, M and O, along with this, in some cases we can use these three names also for these shells. So what are those three names? Means valence shell, penultimate shell, anti-penultimate shell. So now here, what is valence shell? What is valence shell? Okay, we know that around the nucleus electrons are revolving in a fixed path. That fixed path can be called as a shell or orbit. Okay, now the electrons are present. The electrons are present in the shells, right? Electrons are present means these are revolving in the shells. So if the electrons are present in a fixed path, then only we'll call it as shell. If electrons are not there, the shell will not be. If electron is there, then only it can consider as the shell, right? So electrons are present, that may be one or more than one. So here the last shell is called as valence shell. The last shell is called as valence shell. Similarly, it has another name, that is ultimate shell. Ultimate shell. We know the meaning of ultimate, right? Ultimate is nothing but that is the dead end. Ultimate is nothing but that is the dead end. So last shell or end shell means that is the final one. After that, nothing. That is nothing but ultimate. We can use the term, right? So the last shell can be called as valence shell or ultimate shell. This valence shell or ultimate shell can be represented with the letter N. It is small n. Okay. Next, second one is penultimate shell. What is meant by penultimate shell? The shell just before the valence shell. The shell just before the valence shell. Now this is the valence shell, right? So before this, which shell is there? This shell is there, right? So this shell can be called as penultimate shell. This shell can be called as penultimate shell. This penultimate shell can be represented as N minus 1. Why? Because N is nothing but valence shell. 1 is inner side, right? So minus 1. It is nothing but penultimate shell. Next, third one is anti-penultimate shell. Third one is anti-penultimate shell. So now, what is meant by anti-penultimate shell? Means the shell just before the penultimate shell. So this is the penultimate shell. To this before one is nothing but anti-penultimate shell. So now this shell will become anti-penultimate shell. It is anti-penultimate shell. It will be represented as N minus 2. Already we have discussed n is nothing but here we have considered as valence shell. Before the valence shell, which shell it is? Second shell. So 1, 2. Inside, right? So we are representing with 2. If it is outside means we have to represent plus. But inside it is there, right? So n before it, right? So minus 2 will represent. So valence shell or ultimate shell is nothing but last shell. It is represented with the letter n. Before the valence shell is called as penultimate shell. It is represented with n minus 1. Before the penultimate shell is called anti-penultimate shell. It is represented with n minus 2. Okay. Now, if you observe in this diagram, still 2 more shells are there before the anti-penultimate shell. So, what are the names of these shells? What are the names of these shells? Just these shells has no name. Only outer 3 shells are having the name. Outer 3 shells. That may be 2 shells are there, 3 shells are there, or 4, 5, how many, that may be number. Only last 3 shells are having the name. Last, but one, and before that one. Okay. And inside of this, still any shells are there. Those shells can be called as inner shells. Those shells are called as inner shells. Clear, students? Yeah. Now, we may get another doubt. Okay, in this 5 shells are there. So that's why valence shell, penultimate shell, and as well as anti-penultimate shells are there. But in case, if we take one atom, for example, lithium or beryllium, which is having only 2 shells. So in this, how to find these names? So in this case, it has only 2 shells. No, so this last shell can be considered as valence shell or ultimate shell. And before this, we can consider this as penultimate shell. So in this case, there is no anti-penultimate shell. In this case, there is no anti-penultimate shell. Why? Because it has only 2 shells. Right. So one last shell we will consider as valence shell. Before that shell is there, right? So it is penultimate shell. For example, if you take hydrogen, it has only 1 shell. So in this case, hydrogen is having only 1 shell. That is nothing but, that's 1 shell only we will consider as valence shell. In this hydrogen, there is no penultimate shell. There is no penultimate shell, or there is no anti-penultimate shell also. In hydrogen, only valence shell is present. Clear, students? So, similarly, in any atom, only 1 shell is present, that is valence shell. Only 2 shells are there. Valence shell and penultimate shells are present. Only 3 shells means valence shell, penultimate shell, and anti-penultimate shell. There is no inner shells. If more than 3 shells are there, the inside shells we will consider as inner shells. Okay. With this, we have discussed valence shell, penultimate shell, as well as anti-penultimate shell and their representations. I hope you like this session. Thank you.